Clickbait. Yeah, so I did originally have a Minecraft background video for the background video, but because my chud laptop couldn't properly record anything besides just bare bones Chrome, like the freaking the goddamn like what is it called? The tab, the window, I guess you could say. Like it can't like record any games like at all. That's like the only thing you can do is like record just the bare bones laptop, desktop screen itself, and like that's it. Like no games, no Limbus, no Minecraft, no whatever. So that that's not here, unfortunately. Kind of sucks because I really genuinely was hoping that I could get some footage in, some Minecraft footage in, some chill Minecraft footage in of me just building a nice little house in Minecraft. But I guess not. I guess we just have to stick to my Limbus gameplay from my phone, which really sucks because I built a pretty nice house and I spawned in a pretty good seed too. It was a cherry blossom seed, which I was hoping for, and like it's the one that you see in the thumbnail. You can't really see the house that I built. Because I cut it out. I'm not there. You can kind of just see the bench that I built. But like that's it. And like it was a nice like 30 minutes, but then it just ran. Then I put the footage in and it just disappeared. It's gone. So like I don't know. I'm not. I don't know what to do. So like for additional footage, so I was like, yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna slap this gameplay on there. Sure, why not? Hopefully I'm gonna do this in one take. Hopefully everything is picking up. I tested it out before. Me talking like this should be fine. I am currently just moving around. I really do hope that things are picking up right now, because if they aren't, I'm only gonna do this one take, so it's gonna really suck if things don't pick up. Anyways, for the actual meter video, as I'm recording this, it has been, I would say, like roughly 5 days. I'd say it's been around 5 days since I've officially graduated high school, which is pretty huge for me. This is basically the start of my unemployment journey, for lack of a better word. I will be going to college soon, but I'm going to be going a little later than others because I do plan to. Well, I won't disclose anything yet, but I do plan to go a little later for, I guess, reasons undisclosed. So there's that. But yeah, I've officially graduated out of high school, and it's crazy. It's been a crazy 6 years from middle school to high school. A lot of crazy stuff that, honestly, looking back on it, really life changing. But like 6 years in one place will probably do that to you. A lot of stuff has happened, and like it's just crazy to think that now this chapter of my life is gonna be over and we're moving on to the next. And like I know this is really just the beginning of it all, which it's not something that I'm against. I'm looking forward to everything on that, but like I do just it just feels a bit melancholy. How the fuck? You know what? I'm gonna run out and try to start. But yeah, that's out there now. That's great. So, this video is mostly kind of a channel thing more than anything, but also just sort of me reflecting on stuff. Like, because technically speaking, I started this channel in like 2020, 2021. I really just at first I really just wanted to make like shit posts, particularly about Genshin Impact, because unfortunately that is how I got into Gacha Spear, and honestly, don't know if I would be here making Nimbus content. Sort of. I do plan to make way more content, but like as of right now, my web target is like it isn't that much. It's like I'm not really doing that much crazy stuff. But yeah, I'm doing Nimbus content now, and I probably wouldn't be here if it weren't for Genshin Impact. So I guess thank you, Genshin Impact. I guess that's really cool of you. Among all the other uncool things that you've provided for many people, including myself. But yeah, that's that's kind of where the channel started out with, like just me making Genshin shitpost content, and then the pandemic stopped being a problem, and I was thrusted back into school, and I really only had 1 year for me to like really churn shit out. But like once that year was over, like we were starting to get back to school, normal school, and like stuff was actually, I actually had to like manage stuff and like actually put a lot more focus into it, and like I just didn't have the time to really do anything that I really wanted to. So really just put the whole YouTube thing back in the pin. I really did try like multiple times throughout the years to like make a comeback in some way, shape, or form, but like nothing really stuck, and I just never ended up like releasing anything at all. And anything that I would release would probably just be a shit post. Like even now, I'm still just doing shit posts, right? So, I really did think that like from a year ago, around almost a year ago at this point, I did bring up a return to form, and I kind of did succeed. I will say I did kind of succeed in that. I've basically come back to YouTube and started commenting more on other people's stuff. I started making more content on particularly Nimbus, but as of right now, it is still just mostly shit posts and edits, which I am proud of. Don't get me wrong. Like learning, playing around with DaVinci Resolve and just posting stuff has been a blast whenever I can do it. I just underestimated how busy and how I would still be busy even within my final year, especially within my final year. I thought I would be much more lax, and like don't get me wrong, it kind of is, but like it kind of isn't at the same time, if that makes any sense. So I still was mostly focusing on studies, and the studies aren't, I don't regret that decision at all. In fact, quite the contrary, I do think that was the right move because I saved up a lot for my scholarship simply from like the grades that I have gotten. Once again, not really going to disclose anything right now, or like right now. Maybe sometime in the future, but like I don't know. I just really don't feel like putting anything about myself really out there on the internet. At least anything that I would consider private, but like that's like that's the point, is that I by actually putting in the work, by actually studying well, I managed to get a specific grade quota, which allowed me to get a cut, a scholarship on my college, which is huge. Like I generally did like save up a huge ton of money on that, and I think that's great. That's cool, and I'm really proud of it. And I'm also really proud of what I'm doing right now. But with that said, I do still plan to go a lot further with YouTube. Originally, I really was intending to come back in a more YouTube essayist sort of manner, in the sense that I would be making more video essays, in which I would actually like talk, use my voice, and actually like discuss things in a more serious attitude. I'm not really like the train of thought in terms of like what words I'm using here isn't really clicking. I'm still not really used to properly talking, especially like in one go like this. But I really do initially I really did just want to start making more like serious content, in the sense that like it's like generally just less shitposting. Like it's something that you can leave and like get some sort of value out of it. Like it's an actual like genuine experience to watch, and not just like in terms of entertainment, but also like in terms of whether it's just like understanding a piece of media better, or like me being able to put myself out there, which I haven't done at all, but I am going to be trying to basically achieve that. From this point on, I'll probably still be making posts. I really do enjoy making memes and such like that. It's just I really do just want to make more quality content, and that's kind of just where I want to stop it at. I really just want to make more quality content. So hopefully, I will cut off on shitposting and just focus more on like actually making like more higher quality content, which with like actual substance to it. So there's that. So now I want to actually talk about some stuff that I do plan for the channel, and also some stuff that like some of you may not know. First thing I want to address is the the essay that I had to make as my final school project. I did claim somewhere on Twitter, which you can probably go for, I'm not gonna link to it because I'm too lazy to do that, I'm sorry. But someone did ask if I was going to publish it, and I did say that yes, I was going to publish it. It has now been months since the project is over, and now that I graduated, like, no strings attached, I should technically speaking be able to publish it, so like, where is it, right? The thing is, the small problem is that I kind of have to check for plagiarism, specifically whether or not my paper, well, not necessarily specifically whether or not my paper uses AI, but more of specifically if my paper has any plagiarism in it. AI also counts, obviously, but like, it's basically those two things, right? And the thing is that most plagiarism / AI checking websites are kind of shitty if you don't like pay for them. And I really don't like paying for things. Don't get me wrong, I can totally do that. Like, I can totally do that. That's like right now. But like, I'm just really not in the mood to do it right now. You know, like, I'm just really not up for it. I just don't want to do it at all. Like, it's a whole hassle. Like, I have to put my debit card information in there, and it's gonna suck. And like, I just don't want to deal with that right now. I don't know if that makes any sense or not. Like, I really just don't want to go through the process of paying for a plagiarism check that I'm only going to be using like once, and then like never again probably. And on top of that, you know, having to give my money just so I can pull out an essay somewhere. I might put it out someday, but I'm not going to tell you. I'm not gonna like put a stay on it or whatever. I'm not gonna like tell you when it's gonna come out, because like, it really is just depends on when I want to, whenever I want to. I'm not gonna like, I would say that I'm going to release it soon, but like, I'm not gonna even give you the hope that I will release it soon, because generally speaking, I just don't really feel like I don't know like how much it would cost usually, but like, I really just don't feel like paying for it. I'm just not in the mood to give my money just for a single AI check or a plagiarism check or whatever. With that said, if anyone does have some sort of site that they could link to me for the AI or plagiarism check, that could be useful. I could use that, and like, you know, that could, you know, help quicken the process if I you know, do decide to get to actually doing the damn thing, which, you know, shouldn't take too long. It's really just a matter of if I'm willing or not. Like, you know, if anyone has like if anyone knows an AI or plagiarism check website that is actually reliable, better if it doesn't pay, but like, I definitely need something that's like actually reliable, then like, by all means, feel free to like send it. I'm not sure if YouTube comments will, you know, be okay with like sending a site. You could just like say the site's name, not necessarily just drop the link, but like, it's what else, honestly. There is something else that I've been hyping up, but like, I feel like I've been the only one that's really been paying attention to it more than anything. This is kind of the reason why I really wanted to come back to YouTube, and it was something that I was planning to release last year actually, but I genuinely just did not get the chance to work on it at all. And then now it's been a year after, and now I feel like it's time to like actually like put in the work and actually get this thing out. So I do plan to make a sort of, not really analysis. I mean, yeah, it is self-analysis, how just me putting myself up there with a sort of Heathcliff video essay video. I really do want to make a video essay on Heathcliff, and well, if you were paying attention to anything that I'm saying, or like anything that I've been, any of the like video stuff that I posted on my channel, you would probably know about this. But like, I highly doubt anyone like really pays attention to like notice stuff. I don't even think my friends really even like remember anything about it. Like, why would they? I spend most of my time just like fucking around and just playing, whether it be like Minecraft or whatever with them, more than like actually working on stuff. Either that or just doing something else, whether it's based off of my own volition or not. But it is what it is. But I do plan to get this out, and hopefully I will be able to finish it within the time frame I've given myself. It is back in production. I've already finished a part of it, but I really do think that I should edit some things, simply because the skill app as it is right now would be an absolute pain to get through, not just from like a reading perspective or like a video perspective. It just be a pain to get through, like editing it, and like even just like once again, just people watching it would probably not be a good experience, because it really just seems like a whole lot of words. It really just feels like a whole lot of words with minimal substance. Like, I can definitely cut this way more. It does not have to be the song. And I think it's important I really do that for my own sake too. Because I do think that less is more really is what I should be going for here, considering the technical side of things. I'm very limited in terms of that. My laptop can barely handle DaVinci, if I even plan to use DaVinci for this. My only like sort of reliable source of editing is my phone, really, if I want something more consistent, something that like actually runs well. But like besides that, I really don't have anything else. Like, minimal editing would probably work on DaVinci just fine, right? But like, it really is just, I really do think it's just a matter of what I just decide to do going forward. Once again, not really sure what the fuck I'm saying here. Kinda just saying words, but that's out there now, and like I really do just hope that, you know, I should finish it, get stuff done. I'm really just concerned of whatever plans unexpected plans that anyone else has for me that are completely outside my control, whether it be family or friends that may hinder this, which, you know, I can't really say anything to Kat, especially when it's like a good treat. So when they're fighting a good time, like, how can I refuse, right? But at the same time, I really do want to get this video out, and considering the fact that I'm really good for procrastinating, I really think that I could use all the time that I get with that time is spent loitering around. This video was technically even supposed to go out like immediately after I graduate. I did plan on working it after I graduate, but I guess this isn't really a thought of me procrastinating, but more of me getting horrible diarrhea like right after the graduation, which really pissed me off, because there just goes my whole entire day to making diarrhea, because I just couldn't like sit down and like do something for like a good amount of time. I had to like go to the toilet once every like 20 minutes or so, which really was a pain in the ass, but like quite literally, mind you. But I digress, right? Once again, I really do hope everything here is picking up. I really just don't know if everything here is really picking up. It should pick up, but I just don't know. If the video turns out to just be squabbles, I mean, which it shouldn't, I might record it again, or I might just say, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna release it however the fuck I want. I really don't care about like fact checking this shit. If there's anything else, I don't think there's really anything else. I think that's really the two things that I have here. It's just, yeah, next video is probably going to be a video about a Heathcliff video. The Heathcliff video I've been hyping up for a year, but I don't think anyone besides me cares about, because as of right now, it's kind of a nothing burger. Nothing's really come out of it. which understandable, right? I need to like actually have something out there before I can actually like say anything about it, right? But also just a safe thing that I've finished, but just haven't bothered to upload at all because I need to do a check on it, and I technically supposedly I need to pay for it, which is a big pain in the ass, and like it'd be better if I didn't have to pay for it. So like if anyone can give me a link to that, yada yada, that would be great. But yeah, that really is kind of all. Once again, this has been like a long journey. Not the YouTube thing. I mean, like, because technically speaking, this is like when it comes to YouTube, like this year, is really where things start to pick up for me. This is like kind of my first rodeo more than anything. Like everything else has kind of just been me playing around, like not really getting anywhere. I feel like it's not like it really is just. What's I don't know what term specifically to describe it. Maybe something sort of along the lines of like just playing around with toys before like being able to like actually put them to use, which makes no sense. But like whatever, I'm really just not. I'm really just going off of. I'm really just typing shit here. I'm really just typing shit. But that's that really, and this is this. But yeah, generally, like I really don't want. I feel like I had something in my. Oh, okay, yeah, I remember. Like sometimes I'm not gonna cut that like these pause or whatever until you do that. We're doing this one take and one take only, and I'm hoping that everything picks up. And if everything picks up, then good. That means I don't have to do another take. If I don't have to do another take, then that's great. Okay, yeah. I had to check the light on my microphone just to check if like it's still on, because if it isn't on, then that's really unfortunate, because that means I just wasted a whole bunch of time just talking to myself without actually getting anything out of it. But yeah, the whole high school thing, right? The whole high school thing, really just glad that it's over. Like, I've made a bunch of memories. A lot of stuff has happened throughout the years. Stuff that I would love to share with the world. Honestly, I really like to get my story out there. It's nothing crazy, mind you. It's pretty typical, if anything. But like, I really do just want to get it out there, simply because I think it's a really nice story. I think it's worth sharing. There's a lot of ups and downs, but more importantly, right? I really do just for the longest time, I really do just want to think of the sort of tax. What's the word? I guess the burden, yeah, for a word, the burden that schools really had on me. I really, for the longest time, I really wanted to do something like YouTube, but I just never found the time to do so, simply because school has taken up so much of my time, right, with homeworks and exams and such. And anytime where I wouldn't be busy, I would usually just think that I just simply didn't have the time to properly make a video or something that's actually that's of actual quality, because I'd be way too tired from schoolwork and everything and such. Because keep in mind, I only have a third of a day or less available once I'm done with school, right? I wake up at 7, and then I wake up at 6. School starts at 7, and then it goes until 3. And assuming that I go to sleep at 9, which is complete bullshit. That never happens. But let's assume that I do go to sleep at 9. Be generous, 10. That's barely any time at all. That's a 7 to 6 hours. I'm not gonna say the other way around. It's 7 to 6 hours of rest, and at that point it's that's not even accounting for homework and stuff. And y'all should know, anyone that lives in Asia should know how that is. I honestly personally think that I have it easier. I have it fine, because especially in high school, I didn't have to deal with, unfortunately, with how things are in my country. I don't have to deal with having to learn physics or chemistry or biology for the effective years of my high school, I only had to learn, technically speaking, not even chemistry. I only had to learn biology and like a bit of physics for in like middle school, and like I mean that comes with the the downside of not knowing jack shit about anything, any of those. But you know what? At least I know a decent amount about economics, and at least I know a decent bit about accounting, even though it's just the bare bones basics of all of that. Which, I mean, hell, who knows? Maybe it'll go a long way, or maybe it won't do anything. Maybe it's just jack squat. Who knows, really? Who knows what'll happen, right? But yeah, that's really all I got from these from high school. Not really, but like that's just the general gist of it. Furthermore, I really do just think that like school as a whole has been like while I wouldn't say it hasn't been useful. I think like going to school has really helped me a lot. Not just in terms of studies, but also just learning to socialize better and like actually develop as a person, like being able to properly socialize, being able to properly talk to people. Because for the longest time I've been pretty horrible at that. I only really started getting the hang of it like really recently, but like better late than never. And like I think it's this today. It's like nowadays it's a pretty good time to like really get the hang of actually being able to properly communicate with the general public at large. I really do feel like I've grown a lot, and like I think school's been a big part of that. But at the same time, man, it's such an inhibitor for freedom. Like I just really feel like I've been stuck in a cage, which maybe a little edgy, or like maybe a little bit too much, or like an analogy. Like I really do feel like I've just been like my freedom's been withheld. I feel like I've been stuck in a prison for so long, and now I'm finally free, and I'm happy about it. I'm really happy about it, because now I can fuck off like a few months, and then I'll go to college and they're like, yeah, maybe it'll pick back up, or maybe it won't. Maybe I'll be able to find the time to still, get the things that I want to do in the future, and might can do in the future. But we don't really know. We will wait and see. I have 30 minutes of footage right now. I've gone through like 2/3 of it, which that's good. But like, I don't know if I really need to go through it again. Like, I've been talking here for a while, and I think I've said everything that needs to be said. A little more, honestly. So, like, yeah, I've graduated. That's really cool. Expect more stuff coming from me. This really is just a channel update, and it really generally could be like a lot shorter. But I really do just feel like just talking to the mic and just say shit. Oh, actually, it is actually almost reaching the 30-minute mark. So, like, I guess I'll just stop there. I guess have a good day, or have a good evening, have a good night, or whatever time you're watching this. If you even are watching this, and if you aren't, but honestly, good for you. I don't understand why anyone would watch this. I don't expect anyone to really care about whatever I say here at all. Like, I don't expect anyone to sit here for like 30 minutes listening to some random guy talk about this, like barely mention graduation, just talk about stupid shit that's just come up in his life, but like, and what he's planning to do in the future. But like, whatever, I guess, whatever. I'm only gonna really just an update video, and like, I don't care I don't care if you don't care about how long I talk about. I'm gonna talk for however long I want to. Yeah, how about that? What are you gonna do about that? Okay, whatever. That's some really corny shit. I'm probably gonna think that's probably what I'm going to think about it, like once it actually goes through and like I actually process it a bit. But whatever. Once again, hope you all have a good day, and I will see y'all in like, I don't know, the next comment you see me in, the next post I make, the next YouTube video I make, the next shit post I make. Just for the third time in this video, have a good day, and I'll see you later.